Okay, it says that I'm live, but it doesn't show me a whole lot going on here. Okay, well, we're just going to go for it then. Okay, why am I doing this live? Well, because I made at least 4 videos on my phone and it would not let me log into this channel that I just created. So maybe it's because it's new. And it's not even really new. It was an old channel that I changed to a new channel. I don't know. But welcome to Vegan Low Carb. So, wow, I had a really good video and I'm kind of bummed that I have to do this all over again because I really wanted to put that video up, but it's not going to work. So, what is this channel going to be about? This channel, guys, is about, sorry to say, low carb, moderate fat and protein on a vegan diet. Because I've done the high carb, low fat thing for 5 years and gained a lot of weight. My health markers are not good. And in March of this year, I had a stroke. I'm 59 years old. I was in pretty good shape, walking 10 to 15 miles a day. I had a really hard job where I was lifting lots of heavy weights. So I was in pretty good shape for a 59-year-old woman. I could run circles around most people my age and definitely around even some younger people. So it was pretty shocking that I got that sick and ended up having a stroke. But it taught me some stuff that even though I was in good shape, I was carrying around too many pounds. And the too many pounds were a direct result of my inability to process carbs. I've known this about myself most of my life. I've been overweight since I was like 8 and I'm 59. So I've spent 51 years dealing with my weight. And I've always known that I don't do good with carbs. And I'm talking healthy carbs, potatoes, sweet potatoes, brown rice, wild rice, all the healthy stuff, the squashes, the carrots, all the high carb stuff that we just love. It tastes so good. It's got those natural sugars in it. And fruit, oh boy, lots of fruit, especially pineapple. Love pineapple. But those things didn't love me, and they didn't love my husband. They weren't loving either one of us that much. And so I kind of, as I came out of the stroke and started getting better and was able to get around again and stuff, I was really lucky, guys. I've done really well since my stroke. It's been 9 months, and I'm got full use of my body. I can do everything I need to do. I don't need a sitter. I don't need anybody to be here with me. I'm very blessed, and I'm very grateful for that. But I have to get the weight under control. So a few months ago, I started researching and kind of playing around with it. But about 6 or 7 weeks ago, I got really serious. I was like, okay, this is the way I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut out all of the high carbs. Okay, and I'm still going to eat carbs. I'm not trying to go keto, but it is kind of keto-ish if you think about it. Because and I didn't realize this, but when you're 20, 30 grams of carbs to 50, that kind of is keto-ish, right? But if I go to 80 grams of carbs, I'm not going to forget about it. And I don't track my macros every day. I just don't worry about it. I'm just not purposely having carbs that high. All of my carbs are coming from green leafy vegetables and green vegetables and broccolis and asparagus and lots of greens, tons and tons of greens, power greens, lettuces, kale, that kind of stuff. And then, because I'm vegan, I get a lot of tofu, a lot of different soy, but I've added in more nuts and seeds, more avocado. That's where the fats come in for me, because I'm not into saturated fats. I'm not going to do a bunch of oils and stuff like that. So why am I doing a channel, right? So to begin with, when I first started, the channel was going to be a recipe channel, because I actually have another cooking channel that I'm not going to even plug on here right now. That's not what this is about. And I had just gotten it started when I had the stroke, so there's not even that much on it. And so I'm not ready to do that yet, but I do want to discuss this whole vegan low carb with people, or just discuss it with myself on here if I'm the only one that ever watches these. Oh well, right? But I think that there's other people out there that are going to be in the same boat that me and my husband found ourselves. We don't respond well to the high carbs. Let me tell you that in the 6 weeks since I started doing this, I lost 26 pounds in November. That's crazy, right? For the last 5 years, I have battled to lose 20 pounds. A few times I've lost a little bit of weight, but I practically had to starve myself, and it just was not worth it. It was not worth it, guys. It just, God, it was killing me. And as soon as I would start eating potatoes and stuff again, or rice, I'd gain it all. I mean, seriously, I could eat a couple bowls of rice and gain 10 pounds. It was like craziness, right? My body just didn't like it. My insulin levels were high, but I can eat like this. I have no problem with my insulin levels. I don't get hungry after my meal. I can easily do intermittent fasting until the next time I eat. It's crazy. It's crazy how simple this is for me. And I think there's a lot of people out there in the same boat. They don't want to admit it. I didn't want to admit it. I hung on, fighting it, trying to do this. I met Dr. Greger. I've met Dr. McDougall. I've talked to them in depth about this. Yeah, some of us just can't do the high carb thing. That's just the way it is, and you gotta figure it out if you're one of those people. I'm hoping when I get to maintenance, eventually, I'll be able to add a little rice back in, add a little potato back in, and up my carbs. That's the hope, you know. I know I had to get my gut healthy, and I've worked really hard on that. I feel like my gut is healthy now, but it just is so much happier doing things this way. So that's what this video is going to be about. That's what this channel is going to be about. For right now, I'm not advertising this channel. I'm not telling all my friends. I'm not trying to get everybody to run over here and like sign a whole bunch of people up or anything like that. I'm just going to hang out and post things that interest me about this, things that I'm seeing about this, because I am seeing a lot of things about this. There's a lot of stuff that can be said about this. And I'm going to tell about some of the things that have happened to me doing the whole high carb thing, because I think they're important things. Like, I never had a problem with yeast. I never had a yeast problem until I went high carb. And wow, I didn't even know that's what it was, the whole candida thing. I did not even know what that stuff was till I got it. And I got it when I went high carb. You know, hair loss, I lost hair when I went high carb. It's like, who does that, right? Just weird things happen to me. I want you to see that my hair is looking pretty good right now. So anyway, there's a lot of things that we can talk about this. And, you know, it's COVID right now, so we can't get out and go places and do things. And I can't because I had a stroke. And, you know, I'm kind of one of those people that have to stay home and make sure I don't get sick and stuff like that. So I'm just going to put my stuff on social media and hold myself accountable. And if people come and want to follow along and have questions, then maybe we can get a discussion going. I did start this little group on Facebook because I kind of felt like I needed that kind of accountability, daily accountability. It's real small. There's only a few people in it because, again, I'm not advertising. If it happens naturally, that's how it's going to happen. All right. So I'll either see you again or I'll see myself again. And finally, I think I got a video to go on here. Thanks, guys.